Of a kind, no question if she a dime. She always on my line like the calling number 9. Sue me without an 8, I think it was lucky 7. Smooth around in my 6.
Good morning. We are live on location at the Northwest Women's Show. It is Sunday. Yesterday was a fabulous day. We're back here again today. We're only here until 3 p.m., so if you're not here yet, you're really missing out. But you can catch the Women's Show next year, same place, same time next year. We'll be here. I'm standing here today with the lovely, fabulous Prancing Kitten's director herself, Miss Lisa Lamont. Hello.
Hello, I'm so excited to be here today and see you finally in person live.
Yes,
It's exciting.
I know.
So excited.
We've been friends on Facebook for a while, and you started Prancing Kittens, a page on Facebook. So tell us about it. Why did you start it, and what's kind of the mission and vision behind that group?
Well, I actually launched it here at the Northwest Women's Show 3 years ago. So it's kind of come full circle, and I wanted to have women get together with no religion, no politics, to remove all the filters and just support women and love women for who they are. Honor everybody's belief system and just be sisters.
Wow. So you've certainly grown in the last 3 years.
Yes, we have over 1,300 women from over 20 different countries. So we are expanding. We are expanding.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
So tell me this. Women, we always kind of tend to get caught up in our issues, our insecurities, our issues with ourselves, and it really prevents us from having, real healthy, transparent relationships with other women.
Yes.
Something that I've noticed in the group, just being in the group myself, is that you really encourage the women to really highlight themselves, and you give everybody an opportunity to post about who they are, their business.
Absolutely.
So what made you do that?
Well, the thing is I've learned from myself is that if we start each day by doing our mirror love, that's what I talk about, looking into the mirror and you saying, Kame, I love you, what good may I do for you today? You are starting your day off with love, and so anything outside the door when you leave, that's just bonus love that you get it, but you're not looking to be accepted or wanted or loved because you've already given it to yourself. And so you go out there and there's no fear. You're open to being loved, and if love doesn't show up, you're okay with that. You start over the next day fresh.
It all starts with us.
It all starts with us.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. So has anybody shared any testimonies with you, any personal testimonies about really discovering who they are and being okay with themselves?
All the time. People say that their lives, when they do this mirror love, I say invest 60 seconds in yourself every day, and if you do this, loving things and events will show up in your life. So if you say today I'm going to come to the women's show and I'm going to connect with Kame and Geneva and everybody else, I'm going to have a great day, that's what you attract. It's kind of like the law of attraction. I tell people, do mirror love for 1 week and you'll see wonderful positive things showing up in your life. So I truly believe in what I preach.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what made you do this? Really, where did this really come from? I mean, you said you came here and you kind of started it here, but where did it come from within you?
We hold on to things that are negative in our lives. I'm a hypnotherapist also, so I teach people about the mind, that we have 40 to 60,000 thoughts a day that go through our head. And 70% of those thoughts, studies have shown, are negative thoughts. And so I wanted to teach women how to love themselves and to be positive about themselves because I didn't feel that way. So it was learning it myself and then sharing that message with others.
So how do you think the Northwest Women's Show supports that message?
Well, you just look around here and you just see this wonderful connection that, women that are coming up to the booth, you can just feel this connection, this sisterhood, this positive energy. This has been going on for years because of women connecting and coming together. So totally Prancing Kitten place to launch.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes. So have you ever worked in corporate America, ever had a 9 to 5?
Yes, for many years, up until 6 years ago. I worked in downtown Seattle in corporate America.
And why did you leave corporate America?
Corporate America outgrew me, being over 50 and change of management. And so there was a shift, and I saw that as an opportunity to live my dream and be myself. And hence I launched Prancing Kitten in my own business, and I'm successful. I wish my business would have got rid of me years ago. So it's been a blessing, absolutely a blessing.
So was there a lot of fear around that for you? I mean, were you, because a 9 to 5 gives us that, consistent income. Every 2 weeks we get paid. We got vacation, benefits, all those things that come along with that. So how did you deal with that?
Well, I now know, now that I've been 6 years on my own, I now know that that was false security. That I was working in a job where I was looking forward to my vacation. I dreaded Mondays. I was like, and now I get up on Mondays and I can't wait for it to start. I'm on vacation every day because I'm connecting with other women and working with women doing what they love. So it's been a win-win. It's been a blessing in disguise. You know, now I see it as that.
So, what would you say to other women who are going to watch this video after today, obviously, who are sitting in the office, who really aren't happy? They really just, they're not walking in their greatness. Like you said, you know, corporate America outgrew you, which is a very great point.
It is.
So they're sitting there and they're like, yeah, I'm just so much bigger than this. I know that, you know, there's more out there for me. So what would you tell them? Because there's a lot of, I mean, the point that you made, it's false security. But they hold on to it. I mean, they've got families at home to feed, you know, they've got rent to pay. So what would you say to those women?
Well, I would say to those women is to do a self-check on yourself. That if you're in the job for the money and you're using the excuse, we have excuses, and that is fear. And if your excuse is, well, I need the money, I need it for my family, if you aren't happy with your life and your world, what message are you sharing with your spouse? What message are you sharing with your children? Everything is a spillover. And so when we take care of ourselves first, I say get a vision board and tell yourself, where do I want to be a year from now or 3 years from now? And then take the action. Maybe you need to go back to school. Maybe you need to hire a life coach or somebody to help you take that next step. But you can do it. It's just, you know, visualizing it and allowing it to happen.
Workplace bullying.
Yeah.
Huge topic.
Yes.
Huge topic. Something that we definitely need to speak about because it's so many people are quiet about it. They don't really talk about it. Have you ever experienced it?
Not only have I experienced it from coworkers, but I had a boss in my past that I worked for that was a bully, and I had to go to counseling for it and learn to empower myself. So I actually had to go and learn to deal because I wasn't able to speak my truth back because I was afraid of losing my job. That if I didn't cower down and do what she said, even though there were things that weren't fair and nice to me, I didn't stand up for myself. So now I work with women to empower themselves to be able to stand up for themselves. They have legal rights. You know, everyone has legal rights, and nobody can make you feel bad unless you allow them to. So you have the power to take back your power or to get help from HR or to leave. There's those options. There's always options.
Right, right. So, what would you say to a woman who's being bullied in the workplace? I mean, you touched on a lot of topics, but it's not illegal. It is not against the law, not in Washington State right now today. It's very legal. As long as they don't bully you because of your race, your religion, your national origin, your sexual preference, it's perfectly legal. So it's easy to say, obviously, for you. Not easy to do. Not easy to do. Going to the doctor, like you said, you had counseling, you know, to really help yourself take back your power. So to the woman who's going to watch this, who's being bullied, who is going home every day and trying to manage this situation and deal with it. She's going to the doctor, they've got her medicated. You know, she's like, I have to pay my rent, I have to eat. What would you tell her? What would you say to her? Look in the camera and tell her.
You know, I want you to know that people who bully, and this starts at children in elementary school and high school, bully goes all the way up because people don't ever outgrow being a bully. And the people who are the bullies are the most insecure people you're ever going to meet in your life. First of all, that is big and huge to understand. But does that still make you feel bad? Absolutely. But here's what I want you to do. When you do your mirror love and you say, like, let's say Sally at work is a bully to you, and you do your mirror love and you say, let's say your name is Shelly. Shelly, I love you. What good may I do for you today? You know, today that person who's a bully is not going to get to me. I understand that she has her own problems and her own issues. She's trying to take them out on me, and I'm not going to welcome that in my life. I won't absorb it. I feel sorry for you. It's really taking back your power. It really is. And understanding that a bully is insecure. People who gossip are insecure. People who are happy in their lives don't have anything bad to say about anybody or anything. Understand that if you were to give a $10,000 raise today at your job, would you be going around and complaining about the person in the cubicle next to you? No, you'd be excited and happy. So understand that when you are the subject of being bullied or being harassed or being shunned or left out, it's all about them. They are the insecure ones. You can take your power back and come join Prancing Kittens because it's free and you can prance with us and we will support you 100%.
Where can people find you? Yes, Miss Lisa, where can people find you and connect with all of this fabulousness?
Well, our group is called Prancing Kitten. It's a private group online because we want you to feel safe. And so if you asked to be added, I will add you. Or you can find me, Lisa Lamont, on Facebook, and I would love to connect with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You've been such an inspiration, so empowering in your message today.
Thank you.
The women who are going to watch this video of us later, I'll make sure we're connected so you get the content as well. But significant message that we need to send out to our lovely Prancing Kittens. So thank you so much, Lisa. It has been such a pleasure. La, la, la. You are listening and watching Miss Kamei from the Miss Kamei Morning Show, brought to you by New Urban Unlimited, live on Alternative Talk, 11:50 a.m. with the fabulous Lisa Lamont.
Of a kind, no question if she a dime. She always on my line like the calling number 9. Sue me without an 8, I think it was lucky 7. Smoothed around in my 6, then finished that all at 5. You a breadwinner, you different, I like your style. Peeping your body like